We're not live, but there's a stream. Yes, there is a stream. Two calls? Yes. 3 calls? 4 calls. 4 checks. 1 check. 2 bets. 3,200. 4 calls. 1 call. Heads up. 4 checks.
Thanks, Patrick.
Seven five. 2 bets. 7,500. No. Yeah. Four calls. 4 checks. 2 checks. Showdown.
As we welcome you back to coverage, 2025 APT Eatons Hill
Go again. 488.
Brisbane series, and
It's a little hard to get your
we've got something a little different for you tonight. Just a very short 1 hour stream.
It'll come up.
Couple of levels of the Empress,
But it won't come
the
up for like another 15
$250 Empress, and no, we don't have a coincidental table draw. It is a women's only event, so only women allowed in the $250 Empress. We
When was that?
I feel like I made such a rookie mistake.
very successful at the last series. A couple of familiar faces here, but definitely the most familiar will be Shelley Pooley, who's on screen right now, seat
I
5.
feel like I'm tall.
I feel like a kid.
And you'll see
Oh,
the APT patch that she's wearing.
You down like that.
Very proud APT ambassador is Shelley Pooley. Another familiar face on seat 9 is, we've got the graphics as Tay Murray. But you'll know Tay as the best player in the Murray family. And we're about to see why, I'd say, over the next hour as we bring this coverage to you. Short stream, as I said tonight, we'll bring this to you for about an hour. Excited to see what transpires here. You know, we don't have $10.5 million worth of cashes as we did a couple of hours though in the Goliath. Who could forget Naj's incredible victory? But, you know, an early stage coverage of the ladies only event and multiple familiar faces here. I know the dealer, Catherine, I think has won multiple, 2 or 3 ladies only events at APL. Now dealing this APT live stream event as we have Kings versus the Sixes of Shelley Pooley.
Hope everyone enjoyed that on the stream. Can't
One
wait
of
to
those
hear about
sixes
that
was
one.
folded, Shelley, so you're drawing pretty dead. Taylor Murray in seat 9 and, apologies, seat 8. no seat 9 in play here. So
15 and I was raised.
Taylor's husband, Liam, was the bubble boy of the Goliath. 12 took home money, and Liam was eliminated by Naj in 13th place. Ace Jack versus Ace Jack. Taylor looking to do one better here. I actually think Taylor might have already been on a final table today as well, if I'm not mistaken. Taylor final tabling potentially the Midday Madness.
Out of yourself first.
Correct. So 7th, Taylor has already had a cash today, which is pretty cool. 7th in the Midday Madness. That was taken out just a short while ago by Nathaniel Hutton, last year's GC APT main event winner. And if Nathaniel looks familiar on the Facebook page, you'll see his banner up in the middle of the room. Plenty going on out there. It's fitting to have the women's only event on the stream coverage tonight. Unforgettable performance by Jennifer Castle, second in the Goliath to Naj for $40,000. Of course, Jen is the #1 ranked female player in Australia. Will be 2 years running. Pretty incredible feat. So only fitting we showed the ladies only event tonight, as we'll bring you the next couple of levels to the viewers at home.
One raise, 1600. Two folds. Three folds. Four folds. Five folds. Six folds. Pole between my legs. You've got a pole between my legs. Not quite.
Liam, I apologise. I didn't want to bring up your bubble escapades in the Goliath, but if you are in the room and doing nothing and you feel like commentating on a couple hands of your lovely partner, the booth's always open for you, my friend. Don't be afraid to come up, but I dare say you'll be in the 1650 down there, our special bounty event, which is on in the room. We ran a rake-free satellite for that today as well.
I can leave my phone alone.
And we also have a flight of the $600 APT main event in the back of the room. If you're looking for,
One bet, 3.5, 3,500.
if you're looking for something else to play, looks like we've got
The ladies were just asking about
3
our
tables
champagne
of the
service.
ladies event, the Empress, which is a good
The ladies were
turnout.
just asking about our champagne service. 8, of course. Oh no, not targeting you just yet.
Shelley Pooley taking that one down. APT ambassador.
You said yes? You
Oh,
are.
definitely.
Hoping to get Shelley into the booth with us at some point later on in the week.
Two
And
for
one
me,
for you.
two for you.
$200,000 USD in cashes, so around 300k in cashes for Shelley in her career, 300k Australian. I reckon she had a big score at
But if it's
WPT.
here for a couple of hours, it could get really interesting.
Yeah, so took down the WPT mystery bounty for $80,000 in April last year, which is pretty incredible score. 80 buy-ins in a 1K, we'd take that every day. And Shelley's also got a 4th in the Jackstar at ALPT in Albury for $44,000. And a 2nd in the Ville main event. Very impressive resume Shelley's got. And looks like she's got multiple trophies. Got APT one. So looking for her first APT trophy here, I think. Very, very happily to be corrected. I know, apologise. Shelley's won the beast. Shelley has won the beast back in here in Gold Coast on May 26th of 2024 took down the beast for 16,500. Very, very impressive poker resume. You can follow her on Instagram as well. Her stories are informative, entertaining. That's what we love to see. Really good ambassador for APT moving forward.
That it'd be great to see that thought process, like for stand up as well. I can't beat that. Can't beat stand up.
Donna decides pocket jacks are good for 60 bigs. They're moved into the middle.
But yeah, it would also be really cool to have, like, you know, what we're really thinking, which is like Jared was saying it the other day. Fold, please fold, or call. Also, screaming call. Just put the chips in. Just put all the chips in. But if you haven't watched it, it's really good. Really good. I'm sure there is in your household. I'm sure there is. What about the Sesame Street guys playing poker? There's a mix. And there's something for Nash and everyone. Yes. Yes. I'd watch that.
There's Catherine, not our dealer Catherine, our player Catherine Matthews in +1 picks up pocket aces. Tanisha really praying for no ace or jack on this board, as it would leave her drawing pretty thin. And I basically called that one in, unfortunately for you, Tanisha, with the jack 3-3. Let's see how much damage is going to get done here. As Catherine continues for something like half pot, it appears to be. And that's a raise, and it looks like a big one. No, sorry, 9K. Just getting my hands over the, just getting my eyes over the chip denominations here. Different than what we were using in the Goliath. And Catherine, love this, comes with call. And we'll see a turn. The SBR is 1.5, just over. We could be seeing some blood here. Catherine does have Tanisha covered as well, so let's see if Tanisha can get away. Looks like he's continuing to value bet the ace jack, drawing extremely thin. One of the other jacks has been folded, so it's the jack of hearts only for Tanisha. This looks like a raise.
23,000.
It is. Catherine's clicked Tanisha back, and Tanisha will call. She's at the absolute top of her range here, completely unfortunate. And she's only got one out. It is the king. It could save Tanisha. And that's going to be an all-in. Tanisha with 14K behind. Might be a card there which she allows herself to get away from. She doesn't like it, puts it in. Don't blame her. And the aces will stack the ace-jack of Tanisha. Very unfortunate there. GG's, Tanisha. That's a tough one. And Catherine, our first lady over 100K. 27% of the chips in play on this table. 400, 800. We will play this down to a winner tonight as Shelley and Tay share a champagne.
For the fans and not fans.
As long as we don't spill that on the RFID, we're flying.
I'm like, I don't know what to say about this. Where's the 3 at? The jacket means business.
Oh, sorry. And you've done it again? I just don't want you to lose any chips, that's all. Yeah.
If you don't want it, you can ship it over here.
Yeah. Once I start sneaking little pinkies in there, like, you know it's intentional.
Very nice, eh?
One fold? Two folds. like, can I please not TD the ladies event next time? I'm like, I'm a TD, not a barman. I'm a TD, not a barman.
Chocolate, anyone? Chocolate?
Do we have chocolate here?
I don't know if we did. Do we have chocolate?
2 checks, 3 checks.
So you can find some.
2 checks, 3 checks.
As we try and get a little bit more information about our ladies here at the table in the Empress. You know, not a tournament we would stream very regularly. Usually you'll see 600 to 5K on the streams, but really good to throw something like this in. Unique ladies only event, $250 buy-in. We've got 26 entries so far. We'll be with you just for the next couple of levels. Short stream tonight. We were here all day. If you missed the Goliath, Naj took that one down for 65,000, defeating Jen Castle. What a tournament she played. Incredible, really. For second for 40K. And
I mean, to be fair, as long as she had exactly the hand I hoped she had.
thanks to Liam Murray for providing us a little bit more information about some of our ladies here. If you do have any and you are watching, or you're watching your sister, auntie, mum at home or anything like that, let us know if you're out there supporting. I did call Aces versus Ace Jack of Catherine. She's affectionately known as Cat, so I apologise to you, Catherine. Plays a lot of cash, and from Brisbane, mother of 2, and works in corporate, so not sure how old the 2 kids are, but if they're old enough to be awake at this time and watching this stream, let's hope.
5 bets 11.
And Kiara in seat 2, a fellow poker dealer as well. She hosts Cyprus, a really, really good dealer, I'm being told. And Josephine, who's also featuring in our table, I believe may have already won an event this week. I'll try and get that information for you, but it appears to be accurate. I'd love to be able to get some more information on that. So the ladies doing extremely well here this week. We had a series, the last series at the Voco Centre, the amount of tournaments that were won, it was like a 3-to-1. So I apologise, my math's bad there, but you know, the ladies took out about 20 or 30% of the tournaments. It was something to behold.
3 fold. 4 fold. Range 7,000.
Except for the stream.
1 fold.
No, it wasn't.
4 8.
The bankroll builder, Josephine Ting in seat 1.
We get up here and now you fold to me? What's happening? Yes, we actually have
Won the bankroll builder as our first tournament of the week. Took that down for $14,000, did Josephine. Here in seat 1 on our feature table. The bankroll builder has always been a flagship event of the APT. Gets an insane amount of runners, always held on a weekend, and Joe took that one down for $14,000. Is actually the 3rd event this week won by a woman. The ladies dominating. Jen's amazing run as well. Good to see. So let's see how many entries we can get here for the Empress.
You would have pulled with my hand.
Thanks, Kat. First time. I was trying to grab that one.
We'll give the special shout out to those other two. Twyla Laken won the Monday Maniacs Turbo for 1,400.
That's the best hand of yours I've seen. Actually, no, I saw the ace jack.
And Danny
I
Ania
definitely saw that.
took down the deep stack shot clock for a very handy $6,250. So there's 23k in cashes already, plus Jen's 40k. That's 80k being won by the females this week already. Just on halfway through this series. 3 days left to go. We'll be adding to it here in this $7,500 guaranteed event.
Those in event 24, the triple shot. This is your 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning for those in the event 24 triple shot.
Everyone's feeling comfortable?
The full double helps.
It's really cold.
Pardon?
Are you feeling cold?
I'm actually okay. With every step I get a little bit
All
warmer.
the boxing that you do, like, briefly warm.
Well, I'm used to wearing very big hoodies. And a cap.
5 raises.
So I just feel a bit naked without.
And that looks like the pocket rockets for Taylor Murray. I hope she fares a little bit better than when her husband had ace jack up against the queen jack of Shelley Pooley. But we won't be seeing a flop. Shelley lays that one down very smartly. This takes that one down with the rockets.
Is that the bounty?
No, I don't know.
Oh, there, yeah.
He's had two volumes.
Catherine going to raise up the ace-3 suited here. Donna with the ace-10 looking interested. Comes with call. Josephine will call with the 8-6 out of the small, and Kiara will defend. Our Empress host and dealer
Get 100? Yeah.
with the 7-6 offsuit. A lot of interaction here.
One check. Two check.
Well, these are the features I will.
Coming in? Fantastic.
Well, I just said I need like a screen glass because I like to. Of course you do.
That looks like a rebuy
Yes, we are still 9 short of our guarantee, so it's a really good opportunity to jump in if you're around. If you're a lady and interested in playing, comfortable at this buy-in level, there's no doubt you should be flicking this one in, because very quick math off the top of my head, maybe 9 off reaching the guarantee. Still in the early stages of registration, but the good thing to know is no matter what happens, no matter who plays or how many ladies enter, APT are putting $7,500 into the prize pool, as it is guaranteed by us. Around the room, the $1,650 special bounty. I keep getting the name of that one wrong, but different type of event we're holding there as well. It's the feature bounty, sorry, so that is the name of it, the feature bounty. And once registration closes, each one player will be nominated from each table as the bounty. And if you knock that person out, you get your whole buy-in back, $1,650.
Lovely barman.
Very good.
I see the 6 bounties that we had in the Hashem Deep Stack obviously all went off, but the winner of that event defeated Lachlan Crilly heads up, and he also knocked out Tony Hashem in the process. So he got $25,000 for his trouble and an extra $600 added to the prize pool for knocking out the APT owner Tony Hashem. So $25,600, and I'm led to believe that was his 3rd ever event, they tell me. So, apologies, his 3rd ever APT event. So, Joshua Kumi won his 3rd ever event here at APT for $25,000 and a little $600 sweetener on top. Congratulations, Josh. No easy feat taking down Lachlan Crilly heads up, but he did so, and one of Australia's better tournament players, Ben Turner, 3rd there as well.
Dolly Parton, hey, 9-5. She's born the same day as me. Funny as.
I did touch on Taylor Murray coming 7th in the Midday Madness, so she has already had a cash today, but the very familiar Nathaniel Hutton coming into that final table, 4th in chips, took that one down for a handy $5,000. The Midday Madness, a great concept by APT. Little cheeky inspiration from Crown back in the day, 10 years ago. Used to have that $50 Midday Madness every afternoon. We've turned that into something pretty nice here, that player of the series pool for the Midday Madness. And Nathaniel Hutton, last year's APT main event winner, taking that down for $5,000. And I do note, I'm not sure how many viewers we have that are racing fans, but Larry Cassidy, champion jockey, came 3rd in that event. If you're not familiar with Larry Cassidy's work, he came 3rd in that event for $2,250. But Larry Cassidy was actually the first person who ever rode Winx, the greatest racehorse of all time. So if you do see Larry Cassidy in the room, he loves his poker, go up and say hello. He's a friendly guy. He's just newly retired, but make sure you ask him what it was like to ride the greatest racehorse in the world, Winx. He also rode Sunline. I'm going back a bit there, but Sunline was every bit as good. He rode both champion mares in their early stages of their career, did Larry Cassidy. But coming back to the coverage here, as King Queen out flops Ace Queen and pocket 5s. As D sucks out on the river there. With Ace Queen. Shelley is our APT ambassador. Just not getting much going here.
I love how you don't even have to say what you're saying, because I know what you're saying.
Saying it.
Catherine's still over 100K. We are at 500, 1,000, so we've gone on to our next level. Very easy for us to work out how many big blinds each player has at the 500, 1K level for a simpleton like me. So Catherine working with 103 big blinds. Still 9 off that guarantee, so if you are around or if you do bust, don't be afraid to rebuy and jump in. 7.5 in the pot no matter what. Bit of love there for Larry Cassidy. Adrian, thanks for that, because I mentioned to 5 or 6 people in the room that it was Larry Cassidy and they all looked at me like I had 4 eyes. No one knew who he was, so one of the champions of his sport, Larry Cassidy. Shelley unable to defend the king 3 as Josephine really getting in the mix here, calling with the 3-2 suited versus D, and flopped dead to a backdoor flush. As D will look to continue here, I'd hazard a guess, and maybe Josephine not the flop she was looking for with the 3-2 suited. Looks to have some devious intentions though. I did see Shelley and Tay cheers each other in just before over the table with a glass of champagne. That's actually complimentary. Every player that enters the Empress will get a complimentary glass of champus. Nice little touch. So that's where that came from, as Josephine, who flooded the 3-2 suited before, will definitely look to be playing the 6s, I dare say. Apologies, Kat. I'll try and get the graphics changed. Don't mean to do that, but Catherine definitely likes being called Kat, so we'll run with that as Dee will look to defend her big. As there's a bit of commotion in the room. A few boys on the beers having a bit of a punt in the 1650 big bounty, special feature bounty. I keep getting that one wrong, as D actually outflops Josephine here and finds a lead. Josephine can't fold just yet. Let's see what eventuates. And that's a raise. It's a raise. And that's a big one. Oh, D, don't do it. No. Oh. Aggression wins the day there for Josephine. Might be getting a little glimpse into why Joe took down the bankroll builder early this week for 14,000. Kiara's going to look to raise this up with the ace-10.
2 raise, 2,200. 3 fold. 4 fold. 5 fold. I've lost my shoes. 22 normally. No.
Would you mind seeing if Josh has a spare? Thank you. Please and thank you.
But often I'm at home with the aircon on and nana blanket and makes no sense.
It'll get nice and toasty soon.
It will?
It's either really hot up here or really cold.
I'll take the hot.
Feel that temperature drop right.
Yeah, you'll feel it warm up straight away, I promise. That's
See, I much rather be cold than hot, but like whatever makes people comfortable. But I'd rather be, yeah.
I actually had this chat yesterday at my table. I was like, would you rather burn alive
give me
or
cold any day.
burn to death or freeze to death?
Freeze. Oh, I don't know about the death bit, but I'd much rather be cold than hot.
Rather than burn.
Put it this way,
Cold
like
must have
the
been cold.
sweating and the humidity ain't it for me.
I just can't do the cold. Cold feet.
4 fold, 5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold.
Apologies if you hear some commotion there in the background. I think they're on the shootout format part of the feature bounty. So there looks to be 1650 on someone's head, and it's getting pretty boisterous there.
I have none.
Looks like Cooper Feltham and Aidan Hildebrandt are the
I did have
culprits
the case get this on the street.
over there. So let's focus on the poker. Donna with the ace-5 suited. Martin Ward likes to call this the millennial aces. He's not wrong. Josephine raising to 9,000 out of the big. And Tay will let the 10-5 go. Aggression wins the day for Joe. Cat still working with those 100 bigs. 103 big blinds. Courtesy of stacking ace-jack on a jack-high board with the pocket aces. Much your opponent could have done there as Shelley folds the 10-5 suited.
One raise, 2,000. 2 raise, 6,000.
Joe raising it up with the king 7. Kiara is going to 3-bet the jack 10. Love to see it out of the big. A lot of aggression here. Joe looking pretty happy to mix things up.
I'd love to see Stella win the 1650 bounty. She's never let it in the car. Yes?
Yeah. Did she just max like?
I know she stood up.
I was just about to say she's just standing up, so I hope that wasn't.
Said that.
4 fold.
Maybe she's just going to
Might be
stand up equity.
She's actually just
Shelley suffering some pretty poor distribution here at this final table. The final table, apologies. Don't want to give her on the bum steer there. It's feature table, not final table. Tay will let go of the king 4 suited.
Oh yeah, she's got it.
Josephine looking to really get amongst things. 6-5 off here. We saw the 3-2 suited before. Big raise out of the big blind with pocket 4s as well.
3 check. 7 check. 1 bet, 2,000.
As Josephine is going to start to value bet her 6.
Alright, blackjack, ladies.
We're going to have a short stream for you tonight, bring you the next couple of levels of the Empress. And if you're keen to see who wins this event,
I'm getting it now.
make sure to log on to the Facebook page APT Live to see all of the updates. for
First
day
time in a while.
restarts,
Poker chips.
events, results, all there in one place. So if you do want to know the end of this story, don't be afraid to have a look and give the APT Facebook page a follow and check out the results tomorrow morning.
No, I always think.
One fold.
I hope you take a look at
Two folds. Three folds.
Ooh, oh wow, we saw that.
What does that mean? Does that mean anything?
I was just extending over, but your hand's still live. Your hand's still live, but we've all seen her cards.
I haven't seen this one. I don't know about you guys.
We all saw
You've
it.
seen it! Oh!
It's a call.
Sweat.
It's a call.
Oh, fuck. I don't want it to be cool. Am I... Yeah,
Your hand's still live. It's obviously, yeah.
As the pocket fours are going to be good enough for a 50 big blind jam there from Donna.
I can't even explain
Kat
it.
thinking about looking her up with the King Jack.
Who's calling King Jack a call there, by the way?
freezing.
Not everyone turned off the stream.
I thought it was another king. When you guys are like, it's a call, I'm like, king or nothing. I mean, probably ace king.
As we have gone up one more level here, 600, 1200. 15-minute levels here in the Empress.
Sure they turned off when I fumbled and made that mistake. I was joking.
We've all seen a hand. I haven't.
Everyone playing.
It was a yeah, for everyone playing at home. It's like a sweat for me.
If it was a king, it
And you
would
guys
have
are telling
been
me
brutal
it's a
for her.
call. I was like, oh, got to be another king.
Kings you will have to
Three folds.
Of course.
Four calls. Five raise. 4,000.
It's definitely a flop seeing hand. You go.
Four folds.
The stream is probably going to tell me something about that hand.
I don't know why you think that. I'm not playing any different.
No. I was insane. My hand definitely loves to see a flop.
Yes, please. I will. I'm all good,
Okay.
thank you.
I'll get called names from the rail.
I was just
actually
waiting
driving
for us
as
to
well,
walk
I
in
mean-
one, I think.
Not that that's probably should come
never
into the
knocking
decision
down.
making process a little bit, but that's hopefully a while away. Where's Maddie? I haven't seen. Sorry? No. No, we drove up. Like, we lived 15, 20 minutes.
She in a folding boot.
One fold.
That's right.
Three folds. Four folds. That's close.
Yeah.
True. I'll probably do something.
No, so I'm in the gap. So, yeah. What about you? Are you Southside?
No, I just moved back.
Whereabouts?
I thought that was
Oh, that's right. Five?
Sober.
Oh, yeah.
Don't touch the shit.
fair enough.
Right on the cyclone
More power
weekend,
to you.
right?
Touch it.
Yeah.
I'm on about half an hour myself.
Yeah, you've done well, haven't you? Hey, I've done 30 years, so it's sober.
Did you want to top up?
Oh, sure.
One
Very
fold.
not to.
That's my line.
Great minds and all that.
Thank you.
Five folds.
I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's just so far out, but it's really nice.
Moggle's nice though. Yeah, I've had friends that lived down there actually.
Six folds.
It just feels like a little country town.
Yeah.
I seem to find more and more little shops and
Yeah.
parks.
Five bets. 8.5.
We won't tell.
No one will know. Six folds.
How are they going to know?
Oh, actually, I think it.
Uh-oh, things have started to go a little bit downhill around here.
May as well get trashed with
Trash
the cars.
cards get trash. Well, that's what we said. It's not awful champagne even, but it's pleasantly surprised.
And then with coffee. Stab a hole in the coffee, definitely.
No, they said you got to go behind the table.
What do we have here as Joe to value bet the river, raised by Shelley, and Joe moves all in. Shelley with king high. Josephine flatting the 8-4 suited in +2 is not going to die wondering, and it's going to get through. Of course, I think we're seeing why Joe took down the bankroll builder for 14K early this week. And Shelley flicks in the call with the king high. And that's... Oh, she threw her cards down like she had the winner. Maybe we had a misread there, but no, Shelley is eliminated. Can still buy in though. So I dare say we'll be seeing Shelley very shortly. Registration's still open. We're 8 off that guarantee. 8 or 7. So there still is an overlay if you're keen to jump in. Josephine probably thought she was turning her hand into a bluff, but maybe we can have a chat to her later and see if she was targeting king high. That's a big pot as Josephine rakes that one in and takes herself to close to 80 big blinds. Action aplenty here in the Empress.
Our secrets, what happens on stream stays on stream. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Not how it works, is it? Unfortunately.
8 races, 3.5. 1 folds. 2 folds. 3 folds. 4 folds.
Oh no.
4.
Martin's picking up his jacket, so I assume that means he's out. Oh, sitting back down. Martin.
Is that the wing?
Sorry.
Is that the wing? Is that main?
Sorry.
Is that main?
Yeah.
Have King Jack suited versus King Jack O. Both have flopped the stone cold nuts. Taylor setting the trap. She's going to get the bad news that it is a chop. We'll get a wry smile from a few at the table. I'm tipping. Oh, they love it. They love it. That is a chop. That is a chop. As Tay played that one perfectly, calling the whole way down, setting the trap, only to realise that she was a chopped pot. We'll move on to the next hand. We'll bring you another level or two of this for the night. We'll probably finish up here around 10:15 local time. And tomorrow I can announce that we will be streaming the feature bounty, that 1650 tournament I have butchered the name of so many times, but it is the feature bounty. So there's still a few of those shootout tables left. So the winner of each table goes through to the FT, and to 2 winners from each table. So it's top 2 from each table. And you might be able to hear in the background our Goliath third place getter for $27,000, Liam G, who is one of the players that has advanced to the FT. And there's still 2 tables going. I can see Cooper Feltham and Aiden Hildebrandt still on that table, and as well as Sam Adams. So 2 of Australia's very best there in Cooper Feltham and Aiden Hildebrandt next to each other. And on the other table appears to be Rob Demillion and Amin Riazadi fighting for a spot on that final table, which will show from 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So wouldn't go anywhere. Liam having a good run of things. He's made it through his event, his shootout table. So we'll see him on another stream tomorrow afternoon. For now, it's the $250 Empress buy-in. I tell you what, we're 7 off that guarantee, I reckon. So if you are keen to jump in, there is an overlay here. I reckon we'll get there though. Still a fair while left of late reg. I know we mentioned Kat, 2 kids at home. Not sure of their ages, but if they're up and watching, shout out to them. And I know Liam Murray, the partner of Tay, is trying to put their newborn son Nash to, not newborn anymore, son Nash to sleep. But they probably both won't be sleeping given mum's on TV watching her play some cards. And they would have been a little bit disappointed with the outcome of that King Jack hand, flopping the nuts, not winning. As we've got some interaction here. Sharon with 3 of a kind, Josephine with a flush draw and a straight draw. And we know Joe is not someone that's come here to fold, so we'll be seeing a river for sure as Sharon looks to slow play her 8s. And that flush draw comes in for Josephine. 17K in the pot. Let's see what size she comes with. If she knew her opponent had an 8. Sharon has... Is that a raise? It is. Sharon decides to value bet her 3 of a kind. And it's a disgusting spot for Joe, but I don't see her folding a flush here, and it's just a bit of a cooler for Sharon, who's decided to go for it. Joe looking her up. Very inquisitive, but she does have a flush. Very hard to fold, very hard to make. Does put the call in. Sharon will turn this over very confidently, but the bad news is about to hit as Josephine rivers a flush. Very, very unfortunate there for Sharon.
Started getting messages from people.
Oh yeah, my phone's been going beep, 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 beep.
Cringe.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
How long do they keep us on this show?
I have no idea.
How long is it like seeing you get off or what?
I don't know what the plan is.
I don't know, these tables are too big.
3 fold. Full raise, 2 6.
I was just talking about this hand earlier. This is my set flopping hand, but it needs a set.
That was my set flopping hand, too. Was.
I know. I'm not going to have play an ambitious set line on you right now.
Who else do you know? Anyone?
as I folded
being informed that Bernie the local has piles of chips as well. So they're the two that are already
freak
through.
of action, I had to get rid of it. Sure. It's always the way. But I swear, like, I flop sets with that hand more often than, ever should.
Four fold.
3-6.
6 raises to 3-6. Seven fold. One fold. Two fold.
Oh,
Three
sorry.
calls.
One too many.
As Sharon might get a little bit of redemption here, flopping top pair against pocket queens. D still bets that board. Love to see it. Sharon going nowhere though.
I'm all in.
3 is all in. Show is an ace. Ladies, it has been very fun.
Thank you,
Best
Catherine.
one.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Jet airplane.
D looks to raise this one up with pocket fives. Donna with the call.
Is that 3.2?
Interesting to see Joe folds the queen jack there after flatting the 3-2 suited before and a couple of other 5-4 suited as well. So probably looking to take more heads up spots than multi-way pots. So Joe really thinking about things. Of course, took down our bankroll builder for 14k. Donna's got D covered here, so 10k in the pot. Let's see a flop. 28 in this event as well, still overlaying. If you are keen, come on down. You can still register now with about 40 bigs. As D's fives hold up on the ace 4-4 so far.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, slot number presents at 800, 1600, 1600 big blind ante, with the shuffle up and deal, please stand in tall stacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, blinds are 1,000, 1,500 with a 1,500 big blind ante. Ignition shuffle blinds are next at 1,105 with a 1.
It's so quiet of the shitty guys.
As Kat sips on some champagne there, and if you are looking for a free glass of champagne, it will be $250 because if you enter this event, complimentary glass of champers for the ladies. and still overlaying with guaranteed 7,500 in this event. Not quite there yet. Reckon we'll get there though. So Josephine, who's got absolutely piles now, around over 100 big blinds.
We'll call it the champagne.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just call it champagne.
D outflops
Champagne
Josephine here.
Champagne fingers. There you go.
And we're dealing with 28% VP, sorry, not 28% VP, 28% PFR, which is pre-flop raise. Joe definitely getting amongst it, playing a high percentage of hands as we are bringing you the Empress here tonight. Stream this level and another level, something different.
Lucky you guys.
Great concept. Our first Empress ladies only event was last series at the Voco Centre series, and we had Catherine Young dealing, of course, host of the Australian Poker Pulse podcast. She's taken down 2 or 3 ladies events. Now dealing, working here for APT as Joe, who's been playing a lot of hands, picks up the Rockets. And Kat looks pretty inquisitive here with Queen 9 suited. Comes with call. 3 spades would be diabolical. Let's see if we get an action flop. Jack 10 1 spade from the sidelines. There was something there. Backdoor spades for, backdoor straight, backdoor spades for Kat. Pretty safe flop for aces though. See how Joe proceeds. We are pretty deep here. Could see a float. Wouldn't mind it. Cat is thinking. And those don't look like folding actions, but I was wrong, and Catherine puts that, puts that into the muck. I apologise, Kat. I keep reading off the teleprompter, and I was told I'd be thrown over the balcony if I called you Catherine one more time. So Kat lays down the Queen 9 suited. Joe has taken command of this table.
30-second ball, ladies in the Empress event. Final chance to get a late registration.
As just to have a recap, I know I mentioned we have that 1650 final table on tomorrow, but one of the APT flagship events, the Grind, it's got notorious, it's definitely notorious for people firing a lot of bullets. I know there's a fair few people out there that have fired 10 plus in the Grind. And that is on tomorrow, as well as a flight of our main event. The grind will start at 3 o'clock tomorrow as Joe takes command of this feature table. We've gone up to 1K, 1.5K, and I reckon at the end of this level, so maybe another 10 more minutes, that'll be the end of us from the day. We've been with you since 3 o'clock, bringing you that incredible grind final table. 10.5 million AUD in total cashes. Naj taking that down from Jen Castle and Liam Jehu. We are going to cut the stream off at the end of this level. It's been really good to commentate on the ladies only Empress. Amazing action we've brought to you today. Some familiar faces here, as we mentioned before. Kat loves to play some cash. And Josephine already winning a event in this series, the bankroll build-up. We can see why. Loves to get amongst it. We are live here from the Eatons Hotel in Brisbane. Wouldn't be missing any of the action tomorrow. We'll be with you from 1:30, so 25 past 1. We'll throw the stream on and we'll have the FT of the feature bounty. Very unique event, so if you come first or second in your shootout table, you go on to the final table. So you win your shootout and you're guaranteed to be in the money and on the FT. And 4 of those tables have finished. There's still 2 tables left. And some notable names out there: Aidan Hildebrand, Cooper Feltham, Sam Adams. I can see a Minri Azadi, former APT champion. He's still in the mix as well, so wouldn't be missing that tomorrow if you're a fan of Australian poker. Joe contemplating what to do here with the ace queen. She's been aggressive all day. I doubt we'll see anything other than 3-bet. That does look like a raise. It is, and let's see how Donna proceeds here with the ace-10. Donna's going to see a flop, and we're going to try and dodge the ace-high board because there could be fireworks if that happens. But let's see what the flop does bring us. It's all diamonds. Donna flops a flush draw. We've seen Joe take the aggressive route on many occasions, so wouldn't be surprised to see a C-bet here on the monotone board. He's looking at her chips, very inquisitive. Looks like about 3rd pot. And Donna not here to fold her flush draw just yet. We'll see a turn. It's the 9 of spades. And it goes snap, check, check. That looks like another 9. And ace queen will propel Joe to over 100 big blinds. Just under 100 big blinds, sorry, 98 bigs. And I wouldn't be surprised to wake up tomorrow and see Donna on the FT. Sorry, not Donna, seeing Joe on the FT of the Empress. But we won't be streaming that. We'll finish at the end of this level, and you can see the results of the ladies' event tomorrow morning on the APT Live Facebook page.
Everything's the champagne's fault at this point.
Looks like we may overlay here by a couple of entrants. So if you are interested, get down and enter if you're still in the room. Free money given away by APT. Not given away, but we do guarantee that. Might fall just short there, so good opportunity to jump in the mix as Donna jammed the pocket fours before. Let's see what she comes with here. As comes with call, Taylor will raise this one up to 5K with a King 10. Love to see it. I'd be surprised if Donna doesn't take off a flop here. And calls.
Yeah. Not super regular, but...
And Tay outflops Donna. I don't think there'll be much action as Taylor will come with a small C-bet, like half pot. Falls straight into the mark. Tay over 50K now.
Just the time for tournaments, it's really hard.
And baby boy Nash will be watching on at home. I hope not watching, it's getting a bit late, but we'll be cheering on from home.
Things have settled down now, though.
Doing a bit better than her partner Lamb, who stone bubbled the 2.5K Goliath. It's the last time I'll bring it up, guys. I'm sorry.
Again, work settled down now.
Liam just has to come to terms with the fact he's not the best player in the family. If you're looking for a free glass of champers, you'll get one upon entry into the Empress. So Tay's going to let the 8-4 suited go. Not long left of our coverage here. A few minutes left and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon, 1:25 local time, as Josephine limps in +1 with the Jack 7 suited. Kiara looks to raise it up with a 10-9. I doubt Josephine would be folding. No, Donna, it's been raised, so... Joe takes one off here, flops the backdoor flush draw. Little does she know her jack eye's good. Kiara, with the betting lead in this hand, will probably look to fire another one off here, I dare say. Of course, host at Cyprus, very accomplished dealer herself, as Kiara c-bets and takes it down. Love to see it. It's the first pot Joe's lost for quite a while.
Thank you. Honestly, pay rise for you.
No matter what we do, I get paid more.
You have to say that. But I'll put in for a pay rise.
Tay takes that one down in a blind v blind confrontation. Not far away
I messaged him today when I saw you on final table. I'm like,
from the break as Joe really surging here. 98 big blinds. Shown absolutely no fear to get amongst it. Kat dropped a few chips after winning that humongous pot with the pocket aces. Sharon a little bit stiff earlier, flopping 3 of a kind against a rivered flush of Joe. That's where a lot of those chips came from, as Kiara will look to raise this one up under the gun. Tay will call out of the small, and Joe with the ace king, so bit of interaction here between all 3 hands. We saw Joe isolate the pocket 4s about an hour ago. I doubt she won't be isolated, sorry for the double English, but she will be isolating, it's better. She will be isolating the ace king, chooses a large size. It'll get Kiara out the way. Tay, let's hope she can get away there with the king queen. As Joe takes this squeeze pot here with the ace king off. Joe been playing a lot of hands. Other girls think she could be getting out of line, but I don't really have the ammunition to fight back just yet. And Tay will call. Should be looking for a king or a queen. Little does she know, she doesn't really want a king on this board, as we've got 34k in the pot already. The SBR is about 1. Not much there for Tay other than a backdoor flush draw. You only need a queen to win this one. Joe sizing up the stack. SBR is just over 1, so interesting to see how Joe proceeds. And looks like she continues for about a third. No, that's a half. And Tay, much room to move here. Looks like she's got some devious intentions though. No, lays that one down. Smart lay down there from Tay. As we are approaching our break. And that will be it for us tonight from APT at Eatons Hill. So really enjoyed bringing you that coverage of the ladies event. Ladies only Empress $250 buy-in. Looks like it might overlay, so bit of free money there for the ladies. Wouldn't be surprised to see Joe on our final table later on tonight. But for the stream, that is good night. Thanks for joining us for this stream and this afternoon as Naj took down the Goliath for $65,000. Can't wait to see who takes this one out though, but for now, Braden Jinx signing off for the day. We'll see you at 1 tomorrow local time for the feature bounty. Good night.